Never know when they are approaching a dangerous scene. We have a tragic reminder of that tonight with the death of a crew member of the TV show Cops, a man Omaha Police considered one of their own.
We need a squad here now. 43, we have one of the Cops guys has been hit by gunfire. We need a squad here now.
The frantic call for help released by the group Mean Streets Omaha just seconds after police responded to a holdup at 43rd and Dodge.
This is if we lost one of our own.
Somber words from Omaha Police Chief Todd Schmaderer in what he calls a tragic day. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Griswold.
And I'm Craig DeGrelli. We've learned his officers fired the deadly shots last night and why. Our team coverage includes information about the crewmen from the program Cops killed by what the chief calls friendly fire, and the suspect who police also shot and killed. We start with KMTV Action 3 News reporter Megan Matthews at Omaha Police headquarters tonight. Megan?
Craig, Jen, Chief Schmaderer said today some of last night's incident was filmed by a crew member of the TV show Cops. Two of those crew members were following OPD officers who were responding to an armed robbery call last night. The Cops TV cameraman Michael Lee was able to follow officers inside of Wendy's at 43rd and Dodge and hide safely, while those officers exchanged gunfire with the suspect, Cortez Washington. The sound operator, Bryce Dion, got stuck in the vestibule during the crossfire. An officer's bullet struck Dion in the left arm. Dion later died at the hospital. Chief Schmaderer said he wanted the show Cops to come to Omaha. He said his officers developed a close relationship with this crew.
Well, my concern is with my officers who are taking this extremely hard. I am telling you, Bryce was their friend. This is if we lost one of our own. That is the grieving process we're going through right now. He was an incredible man, and the tears and the hugs that I got when I got up to the hospital, I could feel the pain of the officers in this matter.
It's a very emotional time for everyone involved, the chief said today. Schmaderer said he wanted to bring the show here to be transparent with the community. He thought it was a way to instill a better relationship with the community. Now, Schmaderer did say this is being investigated by OPD and will go to the grand jury. The video that was filmed inside of the Wendy's armed robbery and shootout is now a part of evidence. Reporting live at OPD headquarters downtown, Megan Matthews, KMTV Action 3 News.
The three Omaha police officers involved are now on paid administrative leave as the investigation moves forward. That's standard procedure after an officer-involved shooting. They are 37-year-old Darren Cunningham. He joined the Omaha Police Department in January of 2004. 35-year-old Brooks Riley. He's been on the force since January of 2010. And 39-year-old Jason Wilhelm, who also started in January of 2010. New at 6, the tragedy in Omaha will stop the Cops production in another city. Police in Springfield, Missouri say crews there will no longer ride along with officers because of the Omaha incident. Langley Productions said today it had one more week of taping to do in Omaha. That is now over. Police officials in Springfield had been quiet about the Cops show going there, but after last night's incident, they confirmed the plan, but now that is off.
Bryce Dion is the first Cops crew member killed while working on the show. Now he's being remembered. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Josh Egbert continues our team coverage with a look at his life and accomplishments. Josh?
Jen, his co-workers call him one of the best. Chief Schmaderer says his whole department is having a hard time today because they've gotten so close with the Cops crew while they have been filming here in Omaha. Now, Bryce Dion began working for the hit reality TV program 7 years ago. He had just been promoted this year to sound supervisor. Dion and Michael Lee arrived in Omaha in June to start filming. They formed a close bond with police officers because they ride with them each and every day. Chief Schmaderer says his officers are taking his death hard and has promised a thorough investigation.
I am telling you, Bryce was their friend. This is if we lost one of our own. That is the grieving process we're going through right now. He was an incredible man, and the tears and the hugs that I got when I got up to the hospital, I could feel the pain of the officers in this matter.
The president of the production company, Langley Productions, flew to Omaha this morning. He says this is a very sad day for them. This is the first time anything like this has happened during the show's 27-year run. Langley Productions says they have stopped filming in Omaha. They had about a week left of production. They say it is still too early to see what will happen of the film footage that they have already shot, if it will air. That decision will be made at a later date. Reporting live, Josh Egbert, KMTV Action 3 News.
Meantime, the suspect killed in last night's double shooting is no stranger to police. Cortez Washington was on parole for a 2011 jewelry store robbery in the Kansas City area. Police arrested him in Omaha for that crime. Last night, the chief says it appears somebody might have flagged down an officer to the robbery in progress at Wendy's. 2 other officers arrived with the cops' crew. The deadly encounter then took place inside the Wendy's.
Last night's shootout shut down part of Omaha's busiest street for hours and put others in harm's way. KMTV Action 3 News senior reporter Jake Wazakowski has been at the scene all day and joins us now with the latest there. Jake?
Yeah, Jen, when Cortez Washington came in to apparently rob this Wendy's, it wasn't the first time that he tried to pull off a crime like that last night. Now, police say Washington tried to rob the Little Caesars on Saddle Creek a short time before the Wendy's robbery. Officers may have been on their way to the pizza place when the Wendy's call came out. Police and 2 Cops TV crew members entered from both sides of the Wendy's. A total of 17 bullet holes can be seen through the east side glass. That's where Washington was trying to flee and where Dion was hit. Neighbors who witnessed the shooting scene say they understand why officers fired because of how real Washington's airsoft gun looked.
I think they were justified. I've seen pictures of those kind of rifles before, the air gun, and to me it looked real. I think it's a little creepy that he was kind of roaming around in this area at 9:30 at night and, you know.
The manager working at the time of the robbery at the Wendy's reported that Washington put a gun in her face and demanded money. We've seen investigators still on scene here at the Wendy's, still actually interviewing some witnesses who have come back to the scene. They even found bullet holes 50 yards away in some neighboring buildings. Reporting live at 43rd and Dodge, Jake Wazakowski, KMTV Action 3 News.
Now here's more information about airsoft guns. It looks like this and shoots plastic pellets. Without the orange tip, it looks and sounds like the real thing. Sometimes they even weigh the same as a real gun. In Nebraska, airsoft guns are not considered deadly weapons. If people use them in a crime, they will not face the gun charge. Just this year, State Senator Burke Haar introduced a bill to change that. Several prosecutors, including Douglas County Attorney Don Klein, support the measure. But the bill was indefinitely postponed in the unicameral.
We checked today. This is the 3rd officer-involved shooting in Omaha this year that we know of.